There are moments in life when clarity comes, but it comes like a storm, too late to undo the damage. Regret doesn't usually arrive with a loud announcement. It sneaks in quietly, creeping into the spaces where love once lived. And one of the harshest truths is this: sometimes a woman only understands the value of a good man after he's no longer there. It doesn't strike in a single flash. Instead, it's slow, lingering, like a shadow that grows longer every day. At first, it's just a twinge of doubt. Then the loneliness starts to ache. Later, the regret digs its roots deep until it becomes a weight on her chest she can't shake off. And when she finally realizes the man who once cared for her with everything he had isn't hers anymore, the silence hits harder than any argument ever did. No more good morning messages. No more, "Did you reach home safely?" No more simple check-ins that made her feel seen. She scrolls through her phone, and the notifications that once came from him are gone. The absence is deafening, because he wasn't just any man. He was the kind who stayed during the storms, who gave even when he wasn't receiving, who kept showing up when most would have walked away. Loyal, patient, protective. The kind of man most people pray for, but few truly value when he's there. And now, he's gone. At first, she convinces herself it's temporary, that he'll circle back like always. But then, she sees him healing, moving forward, maybe even smiling again. And a new fear creeps in. The fear of seeing his joy directed at someone else. She imagines him giving the smile that once belonged to her to another woman, and her heart sinks, not just from jealousy, but from the gut-wrenching realization that she always thought he would wait forever. That's when the battle begins inside her. She wants to reach out, to type a simple "hi." But every letter feels like a war between pride and longing. She writes, deletes, rewrites, and hesitates. And in that hesitation, she realizes it's not just missing him, it's regret. Regret for not listening when he tried. Regret for the careless words, the cold silences, the unnecessary fights. Every time she pushed him away, plays back like a movie she wishes she could edit. It's not just losing a person, it's losing the rare kind of love most people never experience twice in their lifetime. A man who saw her flaws and still stayed, who believed in her when she didn't believe in herself. And now she knows. She didn't just lose him. She lost her safe place, her biggest supporter, her chance at something truly rare. He wasn't perfect. He had his flaws, but he was present. He was consistent. He was real. And when she compares him to others now, no one measures up. No one else looks at her the way he did. No one else brings that same quiet safety. And suddenly, every little memory, every late night call, every laugh they shared becomes priceless. The hardest truth arrives when she understands. He never needed to change. he was already enough. She was the one who couldn't see it. And while she is busy replaying memories, he's moving forward. Not in bitterness, not in revenge, but in self-respect. Because when a good man finally chooses to let go, it's not anger, it's growth. And that's what hurts her the most. She realizes that love is not a guarantee. Patience has limits. Even the strongest hearts eventually get tired of being overlooked. She thought he would never leave, but he did. And by the time maturity caught up with her, it was too late. She'll laugh in pictures. She'll go out with friends. She'll act like life is moving on. But in the quieter moments, she knows. She lost something women spend a lifetime searching for. And the weight of that realization is a regret that never truly fades. Because when a woman loses a good man, she doesn't just lose a relationship. She loses a once-in-a-lifetime chance at being deeply, unconditionally loved. And that truth stays. If this message resonates with you, then type, "I claim this message," and repeat the following affirmations with me. I honor the people who love me today, and I will never take genuine love for granted again. I'm ready to recognize, receive, and respect the kind of love that is meant to last. If you've stayed with this message until now, let it serve as a quiet reminder. Love is a living thing. It needs presence, kindness, and gratitude while it's here. If you still have someone who shows up for you, cherish them today. And if you've lost someone because it took time to understand their worth, forgive yourself, grow, and know that love has a way of returning to hearts that are ready. May you walk forward wiser, softer, and more aware. Open to love that values you and strong enough to value it back.